Alright, so I'm in here for my TNA Hawkeye Justice 2012 pay-per-view review. Overall, I thought it was a pretty good show, and in the beginning, I was looking forward into Hawkeye Justice, but as the pay-per-view went on, I did enjoy it for the most part with some matches that I enjoyed throughout the pay-per-view, but overall, it was, pretty good to a good pay-per-view, not one of TNA's best pay-per-views throughout this year so far, but it was worth the watch for certain matches that I have enjoyed. And before I get into the actual review, I do have a shout out to a good friend of mine here. He does wrestling reviews and talks about other stuff, and as well he does technology stuff on his channel. He's a really cool guy. Definitely go check him out. Link will be down below in the description box for you guys to check him out. And that is DJCS10. Really cool guy, and his link will be, of course, in the description box. And now getting into the overall review on the matches that we did have. And the first matchup of the night, we had a tag team match. We had Chavo Guerrero and Hernandez taking on Kid Cash and Gunner in this one. I thought this was a good way to keep things up for TNA with the first matchup of the night. And with this, we had Kid Cash and Gunner mainly taking out Chavo Guerrero and not really having Hernandez get in this match. And eventually, of course, Hernandez was able to come back, help out Chavo Guerrero in this one, take out Gunner and K Cash, and Chavo Guerrero was able to finish the rest of the match here, and as well winning his first pay-per-view match for TNA. So far, things with Chavo Guerrero continuing to step on up and really do well for him so far in TNA. So I hope things continue well with this tag team between Chavo Guerrero and Hernandez. So far, really cool job there. Then the next match, we had the False Count Anywhere match for the Bountiful Glory Series. Now with this one, we did have, excuse me, the Aces and Eights come out and take the poke, which is downgraded to a triple threat match, and that's what happened before the match actually got started. The poke was unable to come out to the ring here, and we had this triple threat match get started and underway. And this one wasn't too bad. I had Mr. Anderson as my main pick, and we had Rob Van Dam actually winning this one, taking out Magnus by the Rampray and the Tron area with the Van Daminator to the head with the chair there with the chair shot. So I did want Mr. Anderson to get the win. I thought that would have made more sense, but I'm not really too disappointed. I'm not really getting the win there. Thought it was a good match there as well for the second match of the night. Then right after that, we got the television championship surprisingly on the line. Devon facing someone other than Robbie E this time, which was Kazarian. And this one was like a filler match. I didn't really care for it. It was a whatever match to me, honestly, in my personal opinion. That's just me and Kazarian trying his best to be a double champion and try to take out Devon, but that didn't happen. Devon came back and defeated Kazarian and is still the TV champion, so it's whatever when it comes to that match. Right after that, we had another championship match. This time we had the Knockouts in action, the Knockouts championship match between Madison Rayne and Brooke, and which I was fully behind Brooke Tessmacher here, maybe having Brooke get the win, have her face Mickey James, and have their feud go on pay-per-view. I think that would have been awesome to see on pay-per-view since we've seen these two face each other before and have really cool chemistry. And it looks like that's not going to be happening because Madison Rayne ended up getting the win. Brooke was kind of interfering with Royal Hebner, who was refereeing this match, and hoping that there was going to be no bullshit between Brooke and the referee here, and Madison just still smitten with Royal Hebner and Madison Rayne getting the roll up. So pretty disappointed that that happened. I know Chris is too, and I feel for your man, and I'm sure there's going to be payback, and Madison Rayne is going to wish, and she's going to be feeling a little bit regretful on messing with Tess. Next match, we got the Fatal 4-Way Tables match, which really wasn't really the greatest tables match. It wasn't bad, but it was alright for what it was. And this one was 20 points for the Bountiful Glory series. And in this one, again, we did see the Aces and they interfere in this match as well here. In this one, Bully Ray trying his all to get the win. We see some weird table spots, which I didn't really care for all that much, but it was still cool to see that. And James Storm actually, I believe, if I got that correctly, James Storm almost getting the win, and I believe Bully Ray got the win on this one. I'm not really too sure on that with the win, but I know I'm pretty sure that Bully Ray got the win. If I got that wrong, I will correct myself in the annotation or down below in the description box. but overall, that wasn't too bad. It was pretty good too, a good match. Next match, we got the X Division Championship match. We got Zima Iron taking on Kenny King. This was a great and fantastic match between the two. I was pulling for Kenny King in this one, and in the end, we had Zima Iron getting the Glory Bomb and defeating Kenny King, and it looks like this feud will continue into the next pay-per-view. So, I'm fine with that. I don't really care. Excuse me again. For Zima Iron, I never really cared for his character. I think he has time for another, well, to have a character change. And, with this, getting another win at the pay per view tonight. So I do see this be continuing, and maybe Kenny King eventually, sometime down the road, will become X Division champion. But I'm not really fairly too disappointed on who won that match. Then we got the final Bound for Glory series match of the night, and this one was a ladder match and one of the matches, and possibly, I think, I would consider this the match of the night between AJ Styles, Kurt Angle was in this one, Christopher Daniels, and Samoa Joe. Four of TNA's best in this match and really pulled out all the stops here. We saw a lot of good, a lot of spots here as well. Everyone getting their 2 cents in on Christopher Daniels and attacking him and just having a good old time. And eventually the match picked up after that. And AJ Styles owning basically everyone at the end of the match, and having to do a spot from the top rope and going onto the ladder, getting the contract and winning the entire match. And he was my main pick, by the way, so that was really awesome there. And AJ Styles getting his 20 points in, and I thought that was really cool. And I didn't really care who won that match because all of them are just fucking awesome, and I do enjoy watching them each and every week on TNA. Then we had the World Heavyweight Championship matchup between Austin Aries and Bobby Roode. This one, I didn't really care for this one all that much, but it was a good to pretty good matchup between the two with the World Championship match, and we had some fucked up stuff going on here. We had the referees being knocked out and everything. We almost didn't even have a clear winner, and Bobby Roode thought he won, and we had like a controversial finish going on there. With the double pin happening at the end of the match, then it was eventually restarted, which is great. And then in the end, Austin Aries ended up retaining the World Heavyweight Championship and winning over Bobby Roode, which is awesome. So overall, that's what happened there with TNA Hardcore Justice. I don't really want to go too long with this video, and just give this as a quick thoughts video for TNA Hardcore Justice. Like I said, you know, it could have been better, but I did enjoy it for the most part, and I did enjoy the Fatal 4-Way match between Kurt Angle, AJ Styles, and those guys for the Bound for Glory series. I also enjoyed the X Division Championship match, the opener. I thought that was cool, and even the second match I did enjoy. So, this wasn't really the greatest pay-per-view so far this year, but I thought it was good enough. I had a fun time tweeting with you guys too, as well. Go follow me on Twitter at DavidRivera1989 for the very latest, and as well go check out the usual links all down there below in the description box, and as well the shout out that I do have for you guys to check out after this video. And be sure to check out tomorrow for Pro Wrestling Today as I talk about the AEW situation, how I feel about that, and as well I do have an update on my Pro Wrestling collection as well with the early birthday gift that I got from my girlfriend, even though my birthday is next month in September. Hey, you can't go wrong with that with the early birthday gift, so I do thank her once again for that, so be on the lookout for that on Monday. But with that being said, what are your thoughts on TNA Hardcore Justice? Did you think it was a good pay-per-view? Did you think it was a bad one? What you liked? What you didn't like? All down below in the comment box. And until then, I'm Fortman the Project, and until then, I will see you guys for the next video for Pro Wrestling Today, and with my other video right after that, whenever that may be. See you guys. Have a good one.